Right back here on the Voice of Nature, still with the Nature Ambassador, Her Eminence Karinudo. Creations, I'm ordered to give out this urgent information. I'm actually not feeling pleased since this information got to me. We remember there was an episode about dangers in our hospitals. A young boy saw that video and decided to reach out to me for the sake of humanity and pleaded with me to circulate this information so as to help save people from eating bad foodstuff. Though I'm kind of troubled about this, but didn't also want to talk about this for some reasons, which are that we are still not close to handling this sort of case. Secondly, I would have loved to handle it the way that will satisfy me by making sure I have the video evidence of that act before I could make this announcement. But it's a bit complicated and will still boils down on exposing the young boy. However, in case this is true, let me not delay in putting this out so as to protect lives. So, this is for those that eat beans. This boy said that his mother has been so sick that they sold everything they had to no avail, and as an eldest son child, he dropped out of school and took up a sales job in order to help the mom and his two younger siblings. So the mom's friend is actually the person he is selling for, and his confession is that there is this act that his madam has been doing and equally sent him that has been giving him sleepless nights, and since he couldn't help to leave the job as at now, he thinks informing people could still help. According to him, his madam sells food stuff, but what she does is to buy half or full bag of clean beans. Then there is this certain bags of beans that she normally will also bring, like 2 to 3 bags of these beans, and ask them to mix it and sell. At this point, I asked him what made him feel that the beans isn't good for consumption. He then paused and said to me, "Auntie, do you know, as poor as I am, to hate this? I'm very sure that there is a place that they brought these beans from, and it's not a good beans. But I know, Auntie, this beans is not a good beans. Auntie, this my madam has done so many things since I started selling for her. She even also do sometimes bring the chaff beans and mix it at times. We still sells them all, but this one, whenever she brings it, we will hide in the backyard of our shop, pour it out and dry it before we start mixing it with the real bag. Auntie," he said, "if you are there when this thing is being poured out for drying, the smells and sight alone, not to talk of seeing that people are actually buying this kind of thing with their money and are eating sickness, will disturb you, because there is no way such food will be okay in human body." And he pleaded that I give out this information for people to always check carefully what they buy, especially beans, from now. Creations, like I said, I'm not here or there yet, but do kindly preserve, protect your lives, and even share for the life of others. Be careful of what you buy and consume. Some people have been influenced and contaminated, like I've always said. So no more conscience. But look at a young boy. Now, Creation, please Do you think the boy should continue working there or not? Just needed to fulfill my promise of helping the young boy to give her this information, and I think maybe God is actually using him to further expose the extent of how things are going, because the way and manner he felt wasn't ordinary. Let he who has ear hear and take notes. At this moment, I'm signing out, returning shortly for what we have next.